What's going on, everybody? Today we are not in Asia. We're actually here in the city of Prague, Czech Republic, and we want to show you the Vietnamese neighborhood here in this city. So today we're going to SAPA, Little Hanoi here in Prague, and normally it's about a 15 to 20 minute drive, but we're going to take the public transportation, so it should be about 45 to 50 minutes on the public transport. We have to go to a tram and then a bus. And for some context today, Vietnamese is actually one of the biggest minority populations here in the Czech Republic. A lot of Vietnamese people emigrated here after the Vietnamese War, and there's a huge community in and around Prague. There's tons of restaurants and culture and people everywhere. So it's really cool to see, and that's why I want to explore more of it today. And we're gonna start heading there by hopping on this tram coming right now. All right, so step one complete, and now we have to transfer to the 197 bus towards SAPA, Little Hanoi. And the bus stop is basically a construction site, so that's fun. And here comes our local bus. All right, so we have just made it now. There's like the signs to the entrance to SAPA over there, but behind us, there's this interesting looking carnival as well. So we're gonna go into SAPA, explore a little bit, and then we're gonna check out the carnival after, so stay tuned. Here is the entrance right now, and we're about to step foot into the neighborhood. Go through this little gate. Here's the very first thing you see in here, a building with some Vietnamese advertising and writing on it, and then a grocery store over here. And there's a lot of cars coming in and out as well. Let's go a little deeper. So far it kind of feels like we're at a loading dock for warehouses. Look at this, it just looks like there's a lot of trucks coming in, there's people dropping off boxes, and there's a lot of things happening around here, but it's mostly a parking lot and some warehouses right now. At least this street feels like it's mostly made for cars. There's not really sidewalks to walk, so we're kind of just in a parking lot. And she's yelling at me because I'm almost getting hit by a car. So you kind of have to have a car. You're just walking almost in a parking lot or the middle of the road. I think this area is really popular for people to come and go and shop for cheap stuff. There's a whole row behind us of just stores with a lot of things out front, like stuffed animals and clothes and random things. Yeah, so here you can see they're selling these stuffed animals and stuff in these huge bags. And then this store here is selling like kitchen items and kitchenware. And then if you turn around, there's a big parking lot. And then over here, we can go to some restaurants. So let's go try and find some food. So what do you want to do first?
I want to find either Vietnamese coffee or bubble tea.
Let's do it. Clearly the biggest selling item in this entire place is stuffed animals, because every store has these giant rows of stuffed animals out front. Now let's keep walking through. All right, so look at this. This store is selling suitcases, an electric scooter, and then up top they have women's underwear hanging as well. So you can really find anything you want here in this neighborhood. So a place we've heard good things about is the Hippo Cafe. It's like at the top of this building here. We're gonna head up there and try and get a coffee and maybe a tea or something else too. I gotta go up these stairs to get up here. Some interesting looking stairs. I'm not sure what this one is. Here's the Hippo Cafe. And from the cafe, you kind of have an overhead view of the place. So this is what the inside of the Hippo Cafe looks like. Okay, so you ordered a Vietnamese jasmine tea and a Vietnamese iced latte. The total cost came out to 140 Czech crowns.
I'm going to do a taste test of my Vietnamese iced latte. Give it a stir. Okay. That is very, very good. Yeah.
All right, so we just had some delicious tea and coffee from the Hippo Cafe. Definitely recommend checking them out. And now we're gonna wander around some more and try and find some lunch. Let's do it. And we found a really big market through this entrance here. Check this out. I feel like you can buy anything you want at this place. A lot of arts and crafts and perfumes and things. You got your clothes over here. You got women's clothes here, selling belts down this way, fancy dresses. It's really just a hodgepodge of everything. And now we're back walking around outside. More restaurants, a banh mi place. This place looks really good. They got a little plant store. So I know it may look like it from what we've shown so far that it's just one big market here, but there's actually also a small temple. We're gonna go in there and kind of show you what that's like. They have this beautiful statue out front. And some flags and hanging balloons. Children playing. And it looks beautiful here. Look at that. It's very small, but very relaxed and nice. And a beautiful statue here as well. It's a very small area here, but it really does take you out of the chaos of the rest of the place. So it's kind of nice coming into this area and seeing this temple and having a little bit more peace while you're here. And now we are here at that entrance sign that we showed at the very beginning of this video. Pretty cool. Once again, a lot of cars coming in and out, but now we are going to walk and try and find a great place for lunch. I love this guy on the bike. Hello. So we found this little hole in the wall place. I honestly do not know how to pronounce this name. They got pictures on the wall here. It looks really good. Let's try it out. So we talked to the owner of the shop, and their specialty here is rice rolls. So we got an order of those. We're gonna try them out, and then we're actually gonna go somewhere else and try a different type of dish. All right, so this is our spread, and it costs 170 Czech crowns. But look at this here. It looks so good. There's these rice rolls underneath. Oh, wow. Wow, that's so good. All right, so lunch number one was absolutely delicious, and this is quickly turning into a food and drink tour because now we're gonna go to a second place and try and get a different dish. And now there's a really good energy over here. People sitting outside for dessert. There's like a fruit and juice stand. A lot of people over here as well for some coffee. And check this out over here. They got these hanging balloons and stuff at this restaurant. Very cool looking. Even they have outdoor seating and stools. And now we're walking through another market area. It's one big market here. It's cool hearing a different language than Czech and English around town. Oh. Huh? No. Oh, no. Tequila. Wanted to sell us a jacket. Yeah, I didn't have a coat, so he wanted to sell me one. All right, here's where we're gonna go for some meat and noodles. Look how local and authentic it looks. Let's go. So this is our last food and drink spread of the day. We got the bun chow, we have tea here. This is some pork, rice noodles, looks delicious. All of it for 190 Czech crowns. And now after exploring for a while and eating a lot of food, we're gonna leave SAPA Little Hanoi. But before we do, we're gonna go back out front and see what's going on with that carnival I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And this is what it looks like as we're exiting out of a different way than when we came in. Yeah, so behind this building is the neighborhood. And then right here, they have this carnival happening here. So down this street is the entrance, but here in front is this big carnival. They got a roller coaster, some cool rides. So fun.